Dear children, it is a next part of the numerical problems based on the combination of resistors, that is the series connection, parallel connection and mixed connection. Now let us take the sixth question. What is the sixth question? Suppose a 6-volt battery is connected across a lamp whose resistance is 20 ohms through a variable resistor as shown in the figure. So what is that? 6-volt battery is connected across a lamp whose resistance is 20 ohms and it is connected through a variable resistor that is shown in the figure. If the current in the circuit is 25 amps, calculate the value of the resistance from the resistor which must be used. Here what is given? The voltage of the battery is given, that is 6-volt battery, and next current flowing through the circuit is given and the resistance is 20 ohms. Here we have to find out the resistance required from the variable resistor. What we have to find out? We have to find the resistance from the resistor, means we have to find the resistance required from the variable resistor. So let us consider the resistance required from the variable resistor is R. So you write that. So let us consider, suppose the resistance required from the variable resistor B R. Let us take, suppose R is the resistance required from the variable resistor. Now total resistance in the circuit becomes total resistance in the circuit becomes R plus 20 ohm. R plus 20 ohm, because 20 ohm is the resistance of the lamp. Then total voltage across the battery is given, that is 6 volt. Total voltage across the battery how much is given? 6 volt. So current in the circuit is given, that is 25 ampere. So write current in the circuit. So it is given that resistance in the circuit is 0.25 amp. So write that is 0.25 amps. Then you know the relation among I, V and R, that is, you know that I equals V by R. It is I is 0.25 equals volt is 6, R is R plus 20. So you do the cross multiplication, that becomes R plus 20 equals 6 by 0.25. So that is R plus 20 equals, remove the decimal point, here the point is after 2 digits, so you write, it becomes 600 by 25. 600 by 25. So R plus 20 equals 25 ones are 25 twos are 50. 100 is remaining here, 25 fours are. So you got that R equals, R plus 20 equals 24. So R equals 24 minus 20, Then R equals 24 minus 20 is 4. So you got 4 ohm. So how much resistance is required from the resistor? That is 4 ohm. So right, therefore resistance from the resistor is here. Value of the resistance from the resistor, you have to write resistance from the resistor is 4 ohm. Resistance from the resistor is 4 ohm. Now you take the 7th question. Study the following circuit and the questions that follow. The sub questions are: state the type of combination of two resistors in the circuit. B. How much current is flowing through 10 ohm and through 15 ohm. And C. What is the ammeter reading? So let us take one by one. First, here what are given, note down. What is given? Here it is shown in the figure. V equals 3 volt. And R1 you take 10 ohm. And R2 15 ohm. Then here first what you have to find out, state the type of combination of two resistors in the circuit. And what is the state of combination of resistors? You know that the two resistors are connected in parallel combination. What is the answer for the question A? Two resistors. The two resistors are connected in a parallel combination. In a parallel combination, it can be observed in the figure. Second, that is B. How much current is flowing through 10 ohm and 15 ohm? So you take first one. Here R equals what? 10 ohm. And V is 3 volt. And what we have to find out? We have to find out I. So you write the formula for I. I equals V by R. So if you take, that is I1, this is R1. So you write I1 equals V by R1. That is V is 3, R1 is 10. So you will get 0.3 amps. So the current flowing through the 10 ohm resistor is 0.3 amperes. So you take current through 10 ohm resistor is 0.3 amperes. Then you take the second one. So you take R equals how much? We have to find out the current flowing through 15 ohm. R equals what? 15 ohm. And V is same, that is 3 volt. And what you have to find out? I. I means here you take, this is R2, this is I2 equals question mark. Then you write the formula I equals V by R. So that is I2 equals V by R2. So that is V is same, V by R is R2 is 15. So you know that here it becomes 3 ones are 3 5s are 1 by 5 means that is nothing but 0.2 amperes. So current through 15 ohm resistor is 0.2 amperes. Then the question B is over. Now you take what the question C. What is the emitter reading? What is the emitter reading? Here we have to find out the reading in the emitter. So you know that reading in the emitter is nothing but the current through the resistor 1 and resistor 2. So you take C, emitter reading equals emitter reading equals the sum of the current flowing through the resistance 1 and resistance 2. It is I is equals to I1 plus I2. I1 is 0.3A, I2 is 0.2. So 0.3 plus 0.2, that you will get 0.5. So write that equals what? 0.5 amperes. 0.5 amperes. Now let us take question number 8. For the circuit shown in the diagram given below, calculate A. The value of current through each resistor. B. The total current in the circuit. C. The total effective resistance of the circuit. So for the circuit given in the diagram, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the current through each resistor and total current in the circuit and total effective resistance of the circuit. Here in the figure it is shown 3 resistances of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohms are connected in parallel. 3 resistances are connected in parallel. So you take A. Here let us take current through the resistor with 5 ohm and the resistor with 10 ohm through resistor with 30 ohm. So first you take current through 5 ohm resistor. First here you take R. R equals what? 5 ohm. And what you have to find out here? V is 12 volt already given. V equals 12 volt and I equals question mark. So you write the formula I equals V by R. So if you take this is R1 and you have to find out I1, that is current through the 5 ohm resistor. So you write I1 equals V by R1. Then you write I1 equals V is 12 and R1 is 5. Then you will get 12 divided by 5. So you will get that 12 divided by 5 is 5 2s are 10. 2. So put point and take 0. 5 4s are 20. So here 12 divided by 5 is equals to what? 2.4 amperes. 2.4 amperes of current is flowing through the resistor with 5 ohm. Next you take that is R2. R2 is 10 ohm. Volt is same, that is 12 volt. So what you have to find out? I2 equals question mark. Same formula that you have to write. I equals V by R. That is nothing but I2 equals V by R2. So it is equals to what? V is same, that is 12 volt and 12 by 10. 12 by 10 is equals to 1.2. Here 12 divided by 10 is nothing but 1.2 amperes. Then I3 we have to find out. Next you take here, this is the through the current R1 with 5 ohm. This is the current through the resistor R2 with 10 ohm. Now you take the resistor R3, that is of how much ohm? That is 30 ohm. So you take 30 ohm. V is same. V equals how much? That is 12 volt. And what we have to find out? We have to find out I3 question mark. And I equals what? V by R. That is I3, right? I3 equals V by R. R3, that equals V is 12, add R3 is 30, then it is, you know that 3 4s are 12, that is 0.4. That is 12 divided by 30, so it becomes point and take 0 here, 34s are. So you will get 0.4 amperes of current is flowing through the resistor of 30 ohm. Then next what you have to find out? Second, the total current in the circuit. Total current is nothing but I1 plus I2 plus I3. So you write B, total current in the circuit. Total current in the circuit, that is I equals I1 plus I2 plus I3, that is equals to I1 is how much? I1 is 2.4, I2 is 1.2 and I3 is 0.4. So write that 2.4 plus 1.2 plus 0.4. So add them, 2.4, 1.2, 0.4. So 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. They will get 4. So that is 4.0 amperes. 4.0 amperes, that is 4 amperes. So total current through the circuit is 4 amperes. The next C, the total effective resistance of the circuit. C, here you write R1 equals how much? Know that R1 is 5, R2 is 10, R3 is 30. R1 is 10 ohm. R1 is how much? 5 ohm. R1 is 5 ohm. And R2 is 10 ohm. And R3 is 30 ohm. Then you know that here the three resistances R1, R2 and R3, that is 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 30 ohms are connected in parallel. So here 1 by R equals 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. That equals 1 by R1 is 1 by 5, 1 by R2 is 1 by 10 and 1 by R3 is 1 by 30. So you got 1 by 5, 1 by 10, 1 by 30. Then you take the LCM. What is the LCM here? LCM is LCM of 5, 10, 30 is 30, because you know that 30 is in the table of 5 and 10. So you take 30, you take 30 and 5 6 are 30, 1 6 are 6, plus 10 3s are 30, 1 3s are 3, plus 30 1s are 30, 1 1s are 1. So you will get 1 by R equals 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 1 10. The sum of these three is 10 by 30. So that is equals to what? 1 by 3. So you got that 1 by R equals 1 by 3. So R equals, therefore you take R equals 3 ohms. So what is the effective resistance R? Therefore total effective resistance R. Total effective resistance R equals, total effective resistance R equals 3 ohm. 3 ohm. Now you take the 9th question. An electric lamp and a conductor of resistance 4 ohm are connected in series to a 6 volt battery. The current drawn by the lamp is 0.25 ampere. Find the resistance of the electric lamp. Here 4 ohm resistance and a lamp are connected in series to a 6 volt battery. This is a 6 volt battery and the current flowing through the circuit is, or current drawn by the lamp is 0.25A. Find the resistance of the electric lamp. Here this 4 ohm resistance and the lamp are connected in series. So the current drawn in the circuit is same by this resistance and lamp. So the total current drawn is here same, that is 0.25 amps, that is same by this resistance and also by the lamp. Here what we have to find out? We have to find out that the resistance of the electric lamp. And what is the total resistance of the circuit? The total resistance of the circuit is the sum of this 4 ohm and the resistance of the electric lamp. So let us consider here that R equals 4 ohm plus R1. So that is R1 is the, let the resistance of a electric lamp, resistance of a electric lamp is R1. So the total resistance R becomes, therefore R equals what? 4 plus R1, 4 ohm plus R1. Then V is here 6V and current is given I equals 0.25 amps. And you know the relation here, I is equals to V by R. So that is nothing but R is equals to V by I. I is equals to V by I. Then here R we have taken 4 plus R1. 4 plus R1 equals V6 by 0.25, that equals, here you remove the decimal point, so make it 25, then 6 becomes 600. As the 2 digits are removed in the denominator, take 2 zeros in the numerator. So it is 25 ones are 25 twos are 50, 1 0, 100 becomes 25 fours are. So you got that 4 plus R1 equals 24. So R1 equals what? 24 minus 4, that equals 20 ohms. So then what is the resistance of the electric lamp? Resistance of the electric lamp is 20 ohm. Therefore you write resistance of the electric lamp is 20 ohm. So the 10th question, two resistors with resistances of 10 ohm and 15 ohm are connected to battery of 12 volt so as to obtain the measure minimum electric current, maximum electric current. State the mode of connecting the resistance in each case with the help of circuit diagram. Calculate the strength of total electric current in the circuit in each case. Calculate the strength of total electric current in the circuit in each case. So here two resistors are there. The resistances are 10 ohm and 15 ohm. So to get the minimum electric current and to get the maximum electric current, we have to state the mode of connecting the resistors. To get the minimum electric current, the resistance should be maximum. So to get the minimum electric current, we have to connect the resistance in such a way that we have to get the resistance maximum. So if the resistances are connected in series, the resistance becomes maximum, then the current will be minimum. So to get the minimum electric current, the resistors must be connected in series to get the maximum resistance. And to get the maximum electric current, we have to get the minimum resistances. Total resistance must be minimum. That is possible if they are connected in parallel. So to get maximum electric current, these two resistors are to be connected in parallel to get the minimum resistance. So now let us draw the diagram. This is the circuit diagram to get the minimum electric current. Here the resistors are connected in series. The resistors of resistance with 10 ohm and 15 ohm are connected in series. So we will get the maximum resistance and minimum electric current. So let us write the answer for the question A. State the mode of connecting the resistors in each case with the help of circuit diagram. So to get minimum electric current, resistances must be connected in series as shown in the figure, as shown in the circuit diagram. So take this is the first figure, circuit diagram first. So here what happens, when they are connected in series, you will get the maximum resistance and the current becomes minimum. You know that as the resistance increases, electric current goes on decreases. And next you take to get maximum electric current. To get maximum electric current, the resistors must be connected in resistances must be connected in parallel as shown in the diagram. This is the second one, you take diagram second. So this is the circuit diagram for the minimum electric current. This is the circuit diagram for the maximum electric current. Here the resistance is maximum, electric current is minimum. Here the resistance is minimum, electric current is maximum. Then calculate the strength of total electric current in the circuit in each case. So write the answer for the B. So electric current in the series connection, you take here the strength of total electric current. Strength of total electric current. First one, in series connection. In series connection, here you know that the resistance adds and the total resistance is 10 plus 15, 25, and in each resistances equal current flows. So you take first one is here total resistance, R equals R1 plus R2, that is 10 plus 15 equals 25 ohm. 10 plus 15 equals 25 ohms. And you write the formula for the current, I is equals to V by R, that is V is 12 and R is 25. Then you will get that is 12 divided by 25, then you will get point, then 12 fours are 100, and you know that take 0, 12 eights are 200, so that we will get 0.48 amps of current in the series connection. Next you take the second one in parallel connection. In parallel connection, the current flowing is different in different resistance. So here let us find the current through each resistances. First you take R1. R1 equals 10 ohm and V is 12 volt. So you take I. So if that is I1 you take. So write the formula I equals V by R. That is nothing but I1 equals V by R1. V is 12. 12 divided by 10. So you will get 1.2 ampere. And next you take R2. R2 equals 15 ohms. R2 equals 15 ohm. Then V equals same. So I2 let us find out. That is I2 is equals to V by R2. V is 12 and R2 is 15. So that equals 12 by 15. So you can get 12 divided by 15. You take point and 0, that is 15 eights. You will get, so it is 0.8. Then I equals I1 plus I2, that is 1.2 plus 0.8. You will get 1.2 plus 0.8, you will get 2.0. So it is 2.0 amperes. That is nothing but equals to 2 amps of current. In parallel connection, you can also get the total current. First you find the total resistance, that you know that 1 by R equals 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, that equals 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. Here that is 1 by R. The LCM of 10 and 15 is 30. So you will get 10 threes are 1 threes are, 15 twos are 1 twos are. So you will get 5 by 30. 5 ones are 5 sixes are. So you will get R equals 6. So use the relation I is equals to V by R. That is V is 12 volt, R is 6. So you will get 2 amperes. You can also get the total current in the parallel resistance by using this method. That is, first you get the total resistance, then you use the formula V by R. Or also you can get it by finding the current in each resistances and after adding them. You can use any one of the method to get the total resistance in the parallel connection.